Tactics, strategy, World Cup. This is one of the biggest upsets in World Cup history. Let's just put it out there. This is one of the biggest upsets in World Cup history. And I have to go back to maybe 1990 when Cameroon beat Argentina. Tactics and strategy. Argentina have better players. They've got Messi, they've got Lautaro Martinez, they've got Di Maria. Tactics. If you're the inferior team, you always have a chance. It doesn't mean you win. You always have a chance with tactics. Tactics and strategy. Two very key things. Two very key things. Hervé now was the same guy who gave Zambia the very first AFCON win, the very first win ever. So this guy's been around. So this guy has completed dud because it was his tactics that inspired Zambia to beat Ivory Coast. But even if we have to talk about tactics, you could only do so much with tactics. You could only do so much. The level of effort Saudi Arabia gave in that game was outstanding. Outstanding. Of course, the goals were amazing. And I think this is why in football where we always look at the attackers. The goals were amazing. Both of them. Quality goals. Like that second goal is contender for goal of the tournament. 100%. The amount of blocks that those guys did, the amount of tackles under duress. Remember, this is Alvarez, Man City. This is Di Maria. We know where it's at. Lautaro Martinez, Inter Milan. Bro, the amount of tackles on Messi, because we're going to talk. We're going to talk. We're going to talk. You see, I've got to keep it a stack. I've got to keep the same energy. I've got to keep the same energy because this ain't the UCL. This ain't La Liga. This ain't EPL. This ain't Uber Eats. This is the World Cup. Things are different. Things are a little different when it's the WC. Because what you saw from Saudi Arabia is, remember, Saudi Arabia is next door to Qatar. They're the neighbors. They're next door. Because bro, I was speaking to Elias before the game. He showed me the stadium. It was 50-50. Half of that stadium was Argentina. The other half was Saudi Arabia. Half was blue and white. The other half was green. So Saudi Arabia were like, look, let's try and do something here. Because that's first stuff I thought they'd be away, but offside, upon offside. Tactics. Offside trap. They said, what's up? We have to have the uncomfortable conversations. It's only one game. It ain't over. Spain lost to Switzerland. First game in 2010. They ended up winning the World Cup. Argentina lost to Cameroon. First game in 1990. They ended up making the final. So this ain't, like, for me, Argentina's still alive. But we have to first talk about Saudi Arabia, and those guys as a team gave an outstanding performance. Because it's tactics and it is 11 players playing for their lives. Playing for their lives. Because those guys said, we will not lose today. Saudi said, we will not lose. I don't care who Messi is. I don't care your Ballon d'Ors, your goals. We are not losing on this pitch today. Uncomfortable conversations because I want to bring my guys in. We've got guys waiting. I want to bring them in. Messi, you've Messi, we have a long way to go. So we can't fully judge Messi on this one game. But we have to talk about this game. I've been attacked for this. We know of Messi's talents. We know how good he is. We know of the amazing things he can do. When the going gets tough, when things get difficult, does Messi show up or does he hide? Because I'm seeing a very weird narrative on Twitter. Very weird, because people now, because someone said that, are we now going to blame Di Maria for this? I'm here, Di Maria was crap, Di Maria was crap. Bro, of course, Di Maria didn't have his great game. When the going went tough, Di Maria was, okay, boom. He was trying to make things happen. He was on the ball, dribbling, in, out. Okay, lose the ball, in, out. But Di Maria, he never hides. When the going gets tough, he will never hide. Messi, your team needs you. Your team needs you. You need to start dribbling. You need to start dribbling, beating guys, creating space. You need to make something happen. And I just feel when the pressure gets high, do you look, because bro, this was high pressure right now. You're 2-1 down. These guys are playing out of their skin. It is fully intense. Things are getting testy right now. Where the heck are you? It gets real. It gets real. Because I told you, guys, I keep telling you guys, it's the World Cup, it's different. Because I'm trying to explain to you kids, it's different. And what you saw from Saudi Arabia is that the World Cup is just a little bit different. It's not about how good you are, it's who are you. The World Cup doesn't care about your talent. It doesn't care about your Ballon d'Ors. It doesn't care about all the goals you've scored against Elche, Lugo, or whatsoever. The World Cup is about your personality and your character. It's about who are you. That's what it's about. And from Saudi Arabia, we saw who Saudi Arabia were. We are ready to give everything for our country. We are ready to give everything for our country. Guys, the World Cup is alive. The World Cup is real. Let's talk. So let me bring the boys in. Let me bring the boys in.
I gotta talk on Asi. What's PSG Delta?
Let me bring the boys in. Wait, hold on. So
we gotta hurry up though. The Denmark game about to start soon.
Wait, Wilson, relax, man. Wait. Look, wait. Listen to me, Wilson, relax. We'll go to each guy. So, Ariam, talk to me, man. Talk to me.
HH, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. I can hear you. Talk to me.
I'm so happy.
Wait, hold on. I thought you were a Messi fan. What are you talking about?
No, I hate Messi. I hate Messi. So I've been DMing Wilson about this. I hate Messi so much.
Well, that's so stupid. Come on, hating Messi for no reason. He did play terrible though.
Ever since he punched, I'm a Liverpool fan, as you know. Ever since he punched Fabinho in the head and they got that 3-0 pack, and we packed them 4-0. I hate everything.
No. Okay, to be fair here, wait, hold up. But how bad is this for Argentina? Because now it's a case of they now have 2 must-win games. They now have 2 must-win games against Mexico and Poland.
I'm looking at this unbeaten run, HH. It is looking a bit
36 games.
But a lot of the teams and a lot of the competitions, it's a lot of...
It's Strami.
There's Copa
No. Don't do that. Whoever the teams are, I don't want anybody to talk any crap. Before this game, nobody in hell gave Saudi Arabia a chance. Because even if you throw that 36 games away, let's say they came in on a funny. Of course, Argentina beat Saudi Arabia. Of course, they beat Saudi Arabia. Nobody in hell gave Saudi Arabia a chance against an in-form Argentina, an out-of-form Argentina, a destroyed Argentina. Nobody would have given them a chance. So my thing here is, because my thing is, I look at that second half. Because see, and I've been saying this for years. Guys who watch this channel, I've been saying this for years. I don't judge you by when things are going well. I judge you by when things aren't going well. When things aren't going your way, how do you react? Because it's all good when, we're playing well, 5-star, everything's... No. When the team isn't playing well, you're now behind. It's intense. Things aren't going your way. Can you pull a rabbit out of the hat? Can you get water from stone? That's what I judge you by. Because I have to have that high benchmark. But so, Aaron, I ask you again, how bad could this be for Argentina? But judging from the game, do you see, there are serious issues here, or bad day off? Because as I said again, Spain lost to Switzerland first game, they won the World Cup. Argentina lost to Cameroon first game because of the final.
I'll say it like this. If this World Cup becomes more about pace and power than skill, Saudi Arabia make it out of this group. Saudi Arabia 100% make it out of this group. That means there's one spot left. So if Argentina, Poland aren't going to do shit. So I just need to see Mexico. If they don't beat Mexico, Argentina are going out of the group stages. 100% they're going out of the group stages.
We can't have that hangout. We can't have that stream. We cannot have a stream of where Messi goes out in the groups.
Weird groups where a lot of teams end up with 3 points, and then one team goes through with
See. My thing is, I just feel that, and look, it happens. You just caught a super inspired Saudi Arabia, and you know what the thing is? This could be the best thing that happened to Argentina, because now it's like, oh, now it's real. Because
bench is ass.
Well, they can bring on Alvarez though. Okay, wait, hold on. Okay, let me come to Abdul. What do you say, man? Abdul, talk to me. What do you say?
HH.
That's my name. That's my name.
Can we have a real discussion about this guy?
It's one game, Abdul. It's one game. No, okay, Abdul. Look, as I said again, look, Abdul. That second half, there are questions.
HH, disgusting. He did nothing but give the ball away.
I mean, he got tackled a lot, man. Messi got tackled a lot.
Talk about his dribbling. They tell me he's a better dribbler than the other guy. Talk about his dribbling, bro.
You know what it is? I told people, wins against Jamaica and UAE.
Oh,
and
come on,
Estonia
relax, man. Come on.
Mean nothing, bro.
Respect
they mean
Jamaica,
nothing
man.
Because, bro, these are games where you show up when it matters, bro. This is when it matters.
Because even for the Messi fans and so forth, we know how good he is, but we have to at least ask the question: when the going gets tough, and things aren't going the team's way.
No, HH, you know what it is? It's all good. He was playing all good and fine when they was 1-0 up, but as soon as they go 2-1 down, he disappears.
But it wasn't just him. The whole team was shit.
No,
he was terrible, though. Don't get me wrong. He was terrible.
No.
When you are the GOAT, you are the game changer.
Of course, but it's just one game, bro. It's one.
Abdul, you see, here's the thing. It's one. No, hold up. Okay. And so, very quickly, I'll go to Abdul. We can do two things at once. That's why I say to Ariam. It's one game. We still have a long way to go. But we have to live in the moment. We have to react with what we've seen. So, I mean, look, we have to say, but here's the thing, though. Sorry, Abdul, I'll come back to you. Here's the thing, though. Let's say both things. Messi played bad. Let us give it up to Saudi Arabia. They hustled him. And the amount of tackles... Sorry, Abdul, go for it.
Yeah, Saudi Arabia, I don't think I've seen a defensive masterclass like that in a long time. First of all, offside trap, probably the best offside trap. Every time
it was crazy.
Every time it was on the attack, they would rush up the field to play him offside.
Wait, but let me ask you this though. Seeing that we now have this super precise will more guys use the offside trap because they're like, wait a minute, this is now inches now. This is now inches. So basically, remember, using the offside trap pre-VAR, you're now dependent on the human eye. Now this is now machinery.
Do it.
You know what it is?
Do it, man. It's a mental task.
It's tough. But if Saudi can do it, if Saudi, so Saudi are the only guys that can do it. If Saudi can do it,
anyone can do it.
Okay, wait, hold on. Abdul.
Yeah. I just wanted to land my point. Like what they done today, they practiced for a long time. Perfecting the offside trap is very tough, HH. Not many people can do it. And I will say one thing, bro. The way they set up was so surprising to me because underdogs, they usually just sit back, park the bus, but they took the game to Argentina.
No. Abdul, do you know what it is? I want that clown Kirosh to look at what these guys did because you can defend, but you have to have an out game. You have to have like, okay, we know how to defend. What's the outer ball? So these guys know how to, and because here's the thing though, when you're playing against a superior team, of course it's going to be tough. There is always going to be space because that superior team is pushing everyone forward because they don't respect you as the inferior team, which means that you're going to have space in behind. So you have to have that out ball. and thinking that we can defend, but we have the out ball.
Scaloni got it completely wrong. He got it completely wrong. HH, you do not, bro. How are you benching Enzo Fernandez after the season he's had for a Paredes who's washed, bro? He's shit, Paredes.
Okay, no. Okay, Abdul, no. Okay, guys. Let's be fair here. It's all in retrospect. When we saw Argentina against Saudi Arabia, you're like, bro, let's just play anyone. You know, it's cool and everything.
But but he's gonna. If they had won today, they would have played Paredes in every game. And what I'm saying is, Paredes, he's not that guy, bro.
I think he's not that.
He's not that guy. And you're benching him. You're benching him for superior players.
And also, guys, should we be clear? I think I just saw someone in the street say it. Some people said it should have been 2-0. How did Maguire not get that foul?
It's inconsistent. That's the issue we have with VAR.
There's no consistency. Because how did Maguire get that and Homeboy did not get this, man? Okay, wait, let me take some debates because I want to come to your boy Mike and I want everyone to speak. So, we need to go thought, man. Hope, that was what a hell of an intro. Loved it, man. Look, it gets real bad. Talents FC. But HH, I thought Argentina beat Italy. Europe clear. Oh,
come on, English talent.
Oh, come on, man. Talent.
He's easy.
CR7 would never overhyping your guys so much. Look, CR7 is coming.
He has coming tomorrow.
What if Ghana beats CR7 is coming, man. He's coming. No, see, here's the thing. Cristiano, he's so sick. He's dropping a 3-piece against Ghana.
Obviously, but what if
based on what he's seen from Messi, Cristiano is dropping a 3-piece. He's dropping a 3-piece. Shout out to your boy Robo. It says, I can't believe we are here to cook Argentina. Very sad, my day ruined. But you know what? It's a wake-up call. Yes,
I think it's a wake-up call that they lost, in my opinion.
It's a great thing. It's a great thing. But now, how do they react?
Was in their head too much.
Furious. All debates are over. Maradona is undisputed, undefeated, 29-0, the greatest footballer of all time. UCL and club football, it's kids to walk up. It's one game. It's one game. It's one game. Okay, hold up. Look, man, also, my favorites are England, Brazil, Spain. See, guys, it's one. You know what?
We haven't seen the other games yet.
It's one game. It's one freaking game.
This is reactionary. They play Mexico this Saturday. Are they going to beat Mexico?
You never know.
No, wait. No, my thing though is, look, see, Wilson, maybe you missed my intro. Spain lost to Switzerland very first game. What happened? They won the World Cup. 1990, Argentina lost, and they just won the World Cup. Argentina lost to Cameroon the very first game. They made the final. It ain't over because of one game. So,
is he gonna make the same changes? Like, you need to. Maybe
no, Aaron. That's what. Listen to what Antonio just said. This is the best because this is a shock to the system. It's a shock to the system, so he has to react. Wait, hold on. Let me say, hold on. Easier. That's. Let me take the Dubinskis, man. Let me take my Dubinskis. Let me shoot. That's CR7 you speak of, Mr. Game Changer. #clutch. Oh, look, we'll see what he does. Talents FC. 3 35-year-olds in the attack. This ain't Copa. Oh.
Wait, can I go real quick?
Okay, let me come to Mike, then I'll come to you, Antonio. Mikey, talk to me.
Italia, their record stands at 37 games unbeaten. Yep.
Oh, so that's like the overall record.
Yep. Forza Italia, their record still stands somehow. This is why football is the greatest entertainment in the world.
Yeah, man, it is.
What was it? I was looking at, because I don't really bet that much, but
so Mike, I was asleep before Saudi scored the second goal.
You know what I just did, HH? I told my boss I'm sick. I'm coming home. This is what the World Cup does, man. It's every 4 years. So I looked at the odds. I don't usually bet. 30-1, Saudi Arabia were to win this game. 30-1. So you put $10, that's $300 back.
No way.
Yep.
Wow.
So
at 1-0 down, they were 76-1 to win.
76. Oh my. Damn.
To
be honest,
but you know what I hate? People are like, come on. How many of you would have put a bet to Saudi to win? Nobody.
Come on.
Shout out to the guy in the Brazilian group chat. He predicted this. Like we all call him delusional. He said Saudi Arabia was gonna beat Argentina based on how Saudi.
Maybe I don't know. Maybe
That was
he
a wild
misrepresented info.
guess.
So wait, Mike, continue. Mike.
So, to be honest, in the first half, I don't think Argentina actually played that bad of a game. I actually thought they played pretty well, unless they if they could
just the final ball, just the final ball.
That and make a sophisticated run. Like they were, Saudi Arabia played the perfect offside trap. Did they learn from Jurgen Klopp? Because that was just perfectly done at that moment in the first half, especially. And then the second half, I mean, I'm wearing the Siberian hat because the Argentinian team deserves to be in the Brick Academy after that second half. Terrible performance, absolutely god awful. Where was Messi in the second half? Where was he?
Okay, but Mike,
Did you see his free kick?
wait. So, but Mike, was it more of they were bad, or Saudi Arabia were just out-hustle them?
I think it's just a combination of both. Saudi Arabia, man, they were all over the pitch. I have to give it up to them. See, this is the difference between Saudi Arabia and Qatar. Because Saudi Arabia have played, I think, 5 friendlies in November. This is how you prepare for World Cup. Unlike Qatar, who looked absolutely flat and just too big for the moment. Whereas Saudi Arabia were like, you know what? This is our moment. We got fans here, 50% of the stadium, and we're gonna perform today. And they pulled off a shot. And I was watching the game, and there was an interview before the match started. The Saudi Arabian captain was even like, "Hey, we're gonna win this game. We got confidence." They spoke it to an existence, and
He said that.
man. He said that. Now it gets interesting though. Now it gets interesting because I don't know what Papu Gomez is doing on the pitch. He was just a ghost there.
Wait, so real quick, do you know? Guess what is trending on Twitter now?
What?
Maradona.
Yeah, we gotta talk about
Wait, no, hold on. Let Mike finish. Mike, finish.
But like, now it gets interesting though, because I don't think this is going to be a cakewalk. Like Argentina, Mexico. Okay, obviously Argentina has Mexico's number because 2006, 2010, but that's a derby basically. So Mexico will be fired up for that match.
Mike,
well, we got to see how they perform today.
Can the ski say what's up, man? Can the ski
The
say
ski,
what's up?
the ski. Well, I'm not too sure about the. I'm not too sure about the Glick and the Benarek because they're pretty waffle defenders. They should be in the Brick Academy.
Antonio, talk to me, bro. Talk to me.
So first off, I can't believe this happened. Like, respect to Saudi Arabia because I did not see this coming at all, and I don't think anyone did. And to be quite honest, like, I don't think Argentina played that bad in the first half. I thought they were good. It's just, I think what also killed their game was like, dude, so many of their goals were called offside. Like, come on. And they were all offsides. There was good calls. I would say the only one was like the Lautaro where his arm was, but it is part of the rule. I just think it's a dumb rule. But it is what it is. It's part of the game. And respect to Saudi Arabia's keeper, he was literally going crazy.
Oh, no, he was huge.
He was huge. Everything. Like,
and the defenders as well. And the defenders as well, man.
Yeah, they played. They played what they needed to do. Did they?
Yes, yeah. No, basically, he did like the flying knee finishing move, like Sagat's move from Street Fighter.
The thing is with Saudi Arabia, they had a plan. They knew how they wanted to attack it. And another thing is, I feel like Argentina underestimated them heavily because this team, you know, I know that we said Qatar is terrible and stuff, which they are, but this team's clear of them because at least with Saudi Arabia, okay, this, in my opinion, was kind of a fluke win because most of the time you'd say Argentina would win, but it's the World Cup. You only have a couple games. My point is, like, for Argentina, this is the best thing I think that could have happened because, and I'm going to explain why. I think, first off, they've gotten too cocky. It just looked like they got too cocky with their unbeaten run. Another thing is that you always say this, HH, and I think it's a good saying. Sometimes you got to get a loss to get it out of your system. And I think they needed to get this out of their system. Rather lose to Saudi Arabia than a team in the knockouts. Because like you said, maybe they could still go on and win the World Cup. Now, I'm not saying that because I still think
No, but that's what guys like.
You can't
because
to say they
no, that's why I used those examples of Argentina in 1990 and Spain in 2010. Like, people, it's about how do they now react?
Yeah, and
because again, either this could be the best of like now this just puts Argentina to life, or now they're like, because it could be they had a first reaction of like, oh snap, like
Mexico.
Because once they now have self doubt and everything, then Mexico probably go, oh my gosh, let's start licking at our lips right now. But wait, are Saudi Arabia going to make it through this group?
Easy.
I don't know.
Jamal,
they
what do you
are.
mean easy?
Absolutely.
They just beat the best team. What do you mean about easy? Just beat the
Saudi
best
Arabia
team.
are making out of
Of
this group.
course.
What if
They
they
will
beat
Yeah,
beat
nah,
Poland.
nah.
They will
I
beat
don't know.
Poland.
Hold
Come on,
on. I
guys,
think
come on,
no.
guys.
I think.
You never know.
Wait,
You never know.
Jamal, what do you say? Like, let's be real. Saudi, you just beat the best team in this group. Poland
Because they
and
can get
Mexico
Poland.
aren't
beat any
great.
other team?
Yeah, they
So-
could get a result against Poland and Mexico.
Yeah, but basically, if they could just even like get a draw from Mexico and Poland, it makes things very interesting.
What if they lose?
HH.
though?
Go
What if they
go
Hold
ahead.
on, so, Mike, what's it, Mike?
I was gonna say, because in your intro you were talking about Hervé Renard, and you talked about how he won the AFCON with Zambia. Do you forget that he won the AFCON with Ivory Coast without Drogba? Did you forget about that as well?
Oh, was that him?
Yeah, that was him.
Yeah, big time.
Yeah, 2015.
Oh yeah.
And he was
broke
wearing
their
a white
curse, bro.
shirt. He was wearing a
Yep.
white shirt.
Bro,
today.
this
He was
guy-
wearing a
Wilson,
white
he's
shirt.
wearing he's worn the same shirt since the Middle Ages, bro. He hasn't
He's
changed.
worn it since
HH,
2010
I'm okay.
because he won
Can
2
I
games
speak
in
on
a
it?
row, and it was good luck.
Man, it's crazy. Okay, Jamal, talk to me.
Yeah, man. 'Cause I gotta go now. I'm working. I actually ran away from work just to speak on this. I'm sorry, but football is
No,
the
wait,
greatest.
Jamal. Why did you run away? Do what Mike did. Just call in sick. Mike called in sick.
But I'm sorry, guys. Football is the greatest sport on earth. It is the greatest gift on earth, man.
Jamal, no,
Football, yeah.
Jamal. I was sleeping. Because it was fully early. When that second goal went in, I literally jumped up and did like a dance around and everything in my room, man. But it's crazy. Continue.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, football is the greatest gift, man, and woman as well. But yeah,
Yes.
football. So yeah, so HH, I couldn't believe this. HH, it's 6 o'clock in Trinidad when that game starts in the morning.
6 a.m. Oh, damn.
Yeah,
Mine was 5
Hey,
a.m.
respect, Jamal, respect.
5 a.m.
Respect, man.
Hey.
Respect.
HH, when that happened, all the sleep went from my eyes, man. When that Saudi Arabia goal, I was awake. HH, it gets real because you know what is important, and you said this, HH. That's why sometimes you add a good analysis because you said football is going into a time when it's not about talent. It's about tactics and it's about managers. And Messi said that. Guys, do you remember the interview Messi said? Messi said it how, there are teams right now who they are not better than us, but they win because that's what football is going. It's less on
Tactics.
individual and it's on tactics. And bro, these Saudi Arabia guys was busting their asses. Did you see what that goalie did? And knocked out his own teammate. Guys, it gets real, man. Mexico, these guys, they do not have the same squad they always have, but they always play with intensity.
Well,
And guys, that game is gonna be. I cannot wait for Mexico, Argentina.
Wait, so hold on. So guys, it just shows you how sick people are. So guys, we have 1,000 guys watching here right now. 1,000 guys are watching us cook Argentina. Please drop a like. I remember, guys, it's not a hate on the Messi. We just have to keep it about. Please, guys, drop a like.
Hey, I'm a Messi fan.
Let me drop a like.
I'm
Let me
hating
drop a
HH.
like, man.
I am
Let me drop a like. It's
Okay. Vilto, go for it. Vilto, real quick, go for it.
But it's just, man, see when the lights are bright at the World Cup, bro. I saw my guy. I saw what my guy did in 2018 against Spain. I saw what he did.
Oh.
Messi,
But then he
Messi
ghosted
taking
every
it from
other
his
game.
free kick.
Come on.
Look at that free kick, bro. I really thought Messi was going to score
Ah,
that free
here
kick.
we
But he's
go.
like, he's taking notes from Ronaldo, bro. This is embarrassing. Messi, you the GOAT, bro. It's Saudi Arabia. Human rights. God, like everybody's against these guys, bro. Nobody wanted Qatar, but it's
Did you just see human rights?
the World Cup
What
is
is he
fully
even
alive.
saying?
It's alive. It's alive. It really is, bro. I woke up at 4 a.m. to watch this game, and I enjoyed it. I enjoyed every single aspect of this game. I really thought we're gonna come here and talk about Messi, hat trick, this and that, but this has to be the biggest shocker ever. It just has to be. And the whole reason why people talk, the whole reason why people are talking about Maradona is they deciding that Messi can't do the role that Maradona did for that 86 team, playing in midfield and also scoring goals because maybe Messi just. I'm just saying. From what I saw today, because he was trying to dribble, and I'm like, bro, is this Ronaldo playing or was it the GOAT? The GOAT. But it's just like you said, it's only one game. But that Mexico Argentina game at 2 p.m. I think it's gonna be for me. That's gonna be a hell of a game. Whoever wins that game, I think.
Oh no, it gets real. It gets real.
That's
because
gonna
if Argentina dropped that game, it might be done. Are they gonna beat Poland? And if Poland beats Mexico, see, this is the thing. If whoever wins today, Mexico or Poland, they're gonna have so much confidence, especially Mexico. If Mexico were to beat Poland today, why not? They could be Argentina. They saw what Saudi Arabia did today.
No. Look, my thing is that look, this is beautiful. Those two games are now real. Like Argentina and Mexico and Mexico and Poland, it's now those are now must-win games. Both of them are now must-win games. And also, especially if let's say Mexico or Poland kind of get. So my thing is that If Mexico Poland win, does that screw? Or so do Argentina wants Mexico and Poland to
No,
draw?
they want to draw. Yeah, they want to draw.
want
They
them
will
to
draw.
draw.
They want to
They
draw.
want to draw.
It's-
I'll say
Because
this
then
though.
it
I'll say,
leaves the pressure.
Wait,
on
hold on. So Aaron, what do you say? Aaron, what do you say?
Argentina are gonna need 6 points because this game actually
They don't
doesn't
need
matter.
6 points. No.
This
4
doesn't
points is
matter.
possible.
Yeah.
This Poland Mexico game actually doesn't matter if you're hyper focused about it because if Argentina beat them,
I
then
disagree with that. I disagree.
It cancels out the momentum. Fuck momentum. This is World
no,
Cup.
no, no,
What
no,
if
no,
Mexico
but
wins?
Aaron,
Okay,
but Aaron,
wait, hold on.
Aaron,
I want to get
Mex-
wait. Let me bring in Sam because I want everyone to speak. So Sam, talk to me. Sam, I don't know. Wait, are you inside Siberia? Where you at?
Listen, I'm in the trenches right now, but it's the World Cup. I hope you lot can hear me properly. Please tell me you can hear me properly.
No, we can't go for it. We can't go for it.
Listen, I'm just on the road side.
Oh,
But
man.
yeah,
Sam, wild, bro. Sam, wild.
Listen,
Like Twitter is on fire right now. It's on fire.
I was coaching a session with some kids, and I saw 2-1. I said,
Bun you kids, I'm coming to watch this game. I said, you know what? You lot do your thing. Let me watch this game.
Oh, that's
But
bad,
yeah,
man. You can't do that to the kids, but the kids. Oh,
But let me just briefly go on my few thoughts. Argentina, you absolute bricks. One thing, Argentina was one of my favorites, yeah. But Argentina, they look so toothless. They look so toothless. I mean, I do agree that a lot of momentum was kind of put out of them because of a lot of offsides.
yeah.
But Saudi Arabia, they look so well coached. They look so
Yeah,
well
man.
coached. I mean, they stuck to their game plan. And what I was saying on the football terrace when I was talking to Terry was that I hate it when teams try to play a football that they can't play. They don't have the players for it. Saudi Arabia played a football that they could maintain. They can keep up
For
with
their
the
level.
pace.
All about tactics.
And they showed Argentina that, hey, this is the World Cup. You can't be riding on the coattails of just names. You
No.
can't.
No.
You can't. So, Argentina fans, it is embarrassing and it's humiliating. However, it is not over. As Have Hope said, 2010, Spain lost against Switzerland, won the whole thing. You can still win the whole thing. I'm not saying that you're going to, but you still can win the whole thing. Just relax. It is a wake-up call.
No, but
It is
Sam, all I'm saying is that, Sam, we have like 1,200 guys right now watching this. Sam, if the unthinkable happens and Argentina don't make it through the group, I think we're going to have like 1 million concurrent viewers or something. But like, what are the chances that because for me, here's my thing. I feel this is the best thing that happened to Argentina because now they're like, okay, no more games now.
Gotta
It's
go
now
try
we now
hard.
have to we now have to be like basically it can now really now put them into overdrive. So now it's like
I
Mexico,
think-
Poland, we are coming for blood. We are
They
coming
need
for
to
blood.
score a lot of goals and go
But Sam,
crazy.
that's what I'm saying. Sam.
Just quickly, what I'll say is that there's a 95% chance that they go through, 5% chance that they don't go through, but that 5% is still a chance. I mean,
Yes.
who was taking Saudi Arabia to win over, even draw over Argentina today? Nobody. But they still had the chance. So Argentina needs to buck up their ideas. Now, I just want to give one shout out. Somebody in the previous hangout, I think, or it was a video that you did, said Lo Celso was actually a big miss. I actually realized for him, even though he might be just an ordinary player, he creates balance in the team. And that's the thing about Argentina. They look so unbalanced.
Let's also bring
Okay, let me bring your boy. So Rob, talk to me.
All right, guys, in a bit.
Peace out, man. Sam, peace out.
Hey,
Rob,
Josh.
talk to me. How bad is this though, Rob? Rob?
Dude is silent.
Okay.
Josh, can I go next?
Okay, LB, go for it. LB, go for it.
Yeah, I think one thing's for certain. Like, based on the way Di Maria and Messi played, I mean, you can almost, guarantee that it's their last World Cups. They just went completely missing that second half. The amount of chances that Messi had to score, at least two, three chances. I know they were headers, but back in 2014, he would have easily sunk that. Even that first shot, Messi should have easily put that away, but he wasn't able to. That should have been 2-0 after the penalty. And like three goals on offside. I mean, that's very, very poor on behalf of Argentina. I mean, just time your run correctly, to be able to actually score these goals. So I think a lot of things Argentina can sort of improve on. Whether they'll bounce back or not, I don't know. But I certainly think that it's the chances of going like far into this tournament are greater than 2018 because of, I guess, with the coach and some of the new players that they've been able to bring into the team. But I'll tell you
is Messi making it through the groups? That's what the street is. Is he making it through the groups? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, that's what we need to know. Oz, talk to me. Oz, man. Oz, what happened, bro?
Let me start off by saying, HH, you are a brave man. You are a brave man for having this emergency hangout. After what you said yesterday,
what did I say yesterday?
Brave man.
What did I say yesterday?
let me just start by saying, I just woke up, guys. I don't know how this happened. HH, you said exactly to Ricardo. You said, what if you wake up and see Saudi Arabia win this game? What is your reaction? Guys, HH, you are so brave. You jinxed Messi to a different dimension. Your jinx is too strong, HH. Oh my God. I'm waking up right now, guys. I'm just, oh my. There's no way Messi just lost to Saudi Arabia.
It's real, man. It's real.
I need to rewatch this entire game because this is too much right now. But let me say this: that Mexico and Argentina game is real now. If you do not get 3 points in that Mexico-Argentina game, HH, you've not only ruined the Brazil and Argentina game, now you ruined Messi's chances of winning the World Cup. HH, you have jinxed Messi to a different dimension. Oh my God. I need to gather my thoughts real quick, but like
HH is working overtime with his jinx. It's the World Cup.
HH jinx.
This jinx is too real, guys, bro. But like,
he's working overtime, bro.
Okay, what's it called? PSG INC, man. Talk to me, man. The world is going crazy. Twitter is going mad, man. Wait. Should we blame PSG? Are you the cause of this?
No, actually, listen. Messi for Paris Saint-Germain and Messi for Argentina. Huge difference. And I would say the main difference is the manager. Scaloni misused Lionel Messi in this game so much. And the main reason is...
No, stop it. No, stop. No, hold on. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. Wait, so wait, hold up. So you're blaming this on Scaloni?
Yes.
He had a free roll.
You're mad. You are mad. Okay, talk then. Talk.
First thing is, Argentina under Scaloni usually play a 4-3-3. Lo Celso was out, and instead of playing Enzo Fernandez and keeping that 4-3-3, he switched to a 4-2-2-2 and played Gomez. When Gomez is terrible. Like, he switched up everything he has been playing. Why Argentina have been so good for this game? Why? Because he was arrogant. He was saying, this is Saudi Arabia. We can play with 4 attackers and win this game. Of course, Argentina were unlucky that, the 3 goals were disallowed. But then the other thing is, why are you playing Messi as a forward when he is your best creator? There's no creativity in the Argentina lineup. The midfield, Paredes, De Paul, that's dead. Messi can play as a forward for PSG because we got an elite creator in Neymar and an elite ball progression in Verratti. Messi needs to play deeper for Argentina. Scaloni needs to trust.
Okay. Answer. Let's say let's say that I accept your criticism. So, are you saying that Messi takes no blame for his performance?
Oh no, he should. No, definitely he should.
So my thing is, of course, he said, but
Scaloni gets the most.
But please, and say at the end of the day, you can talk about tactic and everything. With all due respect, it's Saudi Arabia. Now, they're great tactics and everything, but it's Saudi Arabia, and I can't blame Scaloni for you losing possession of the ball. Now, I can blame it if, let's say, you can't get into those passing channels and so forth and everything. I can blame you for that, but I can't put any blame on you if, let's say, you have the ball and you lose possession, that your ball goes over through, and Messi was getting dispossessed many times. It was not only Messi, but several other guys. And the question that we ask is, when the going gets tough, you look to your main guys to try to do something. Yeah. And in that second half, when Saudi Arabia, they were much more intense. They were running a lot faster. They were getting a lot more intense. You didn't really see that top player say, what's up? And this is why people always say, the guy behind him here, Maradona, he loves a fight. When the going gets, because Maradona is going to fight, struggle, because this is about who you are. It's about who you are and how much you can really dig in and say what's up. But I say, are Argentina screwed, or you think that they'll beat Mexico? Like this could be the best thing that happens, and they'll beat Mexico and Poland.
This was something actually that I brought up before, and that is that during this unbeaten streak of Argentina, they have never been like, in a dangerous position, being down 1 goal.
Sorry. Quick start. I think the commentator said it. This is the first time that Argentina have lost a World Cup game when they've scored the first goal since 1958.
There you go. I mean, it was defensive mistakes that got those 2 goals and an unbelievable finish from the Saudi Arabian player. But then when it was 2-1, I pretty much knew that Saudi was going to win, because Argentina, they don't have that. When they're down 1 goal, I don't think they have that comeback mentality. I don't think they have it. And Messi, I gotta be honest, Messi is a PSG fan. One thing I know about Messi, when it comes to goals, he's not a big game player anymore. He's not a big game player. It's over.
Well, bro, no.
I create chances, but when it comes to that goal you're looking for, especially in World Cup biggest stage.
Well,
what if he scores a banger against Mexico, dude?
To win the World Cup, he'll need to do something. So, Aaron, what do you say?
Is Messi finished then? Is he finished?
No, he's not finished. But he's reactionary. He won't be scoring big goals. He won't be scoring big goals in big games anymore.
Okay, hold up. Core, talk to me.
Yeah, what's up, HH?
Why are you called Mexicanos? Why are you called Mexicanos?
Oh, nah, I have a bunch of I work at a place where a lot of Mexicans.
Okay, just talk about the game. Just talk about the game, please. Just talk about the game.
Yeah. Anyways, I think Mexico is going to be first in the group HH. Because I've seen that Messi. I said it time and time again. You never listen to me. You never ever listen to what I have to say. But my facts are always true. Messi stands still. Messi has stand still since 2019, all the way to 2022. Messi is still alive. It's still alive, HH. It's still alive. And look what happened today. The worst performance from bum SC, Messi, trash SC I've seen in ages. Oh no, I'm back on it, HH. I'm back on it because you just don't want to hear it, and my point still stands. Messi is gonna get knocked out and be fourth in this group. I'm telling you this right now.
Reactionary.
That's just madness.
No, it's not reactionary. This is facts. Mexico never. Let me tell you that Mexico.
So to come fourth.
Yes, Mexico never lose. Mexico, right? Listen to this. Mexico never. They've never not gone to the knockout stage. You understand what I'm trying to say?
No, I don't understand.
Every World Cup.
Wait, same for Argentina. Same can be said for Argentina.
Dude, you're just throwing out this take. When was the last time you watched Mexico?
Okay, wait, hold on. Let me just say to the Dubinskis. We'll never be allowed to do a rainbow flick. Okay, thank you for that, man. Thank you for that, man. Lord in heaven. Wendell, a brace for Team Weah against England on Friday. How about no? I'm not. America may be draw. I don't think America will beat England on Friday.
You never know.
Sharon, Argentina saw the Saudi kids and thought they were playing.
They would have won then. They would have won.
No, relax, man. What's this?
That was uncalled for. That was uncalled for. Hey, he's back. Just besting. Nagoat winning the World Cup. HH, apologize to me when he wins. Just besting. Will you come here when Neymar gets knocked out and joins Santos in general instead of going back to PSG? Tell me about that. Tell me then. Casey woke up at 5 a.m. and he starts a half-fit Romero. Stop it. See, why is everyone putting this on? So here's the thing. Scaloni, a guy who guided them to a Copa America win, 36 games unbeaten, and now of course Scaloni has to take some blame. Bro, I saying even a half-fit Romero, you can't beat Saudi Arabia? Come on, bro.
The players were awful today. You can't blame
the players for that. No. Second half, they got out-hustled. They got out-fought.
HH, can I say something after the dubs? because I gotta go soon.
Okay, yeah. Okay. Well, let me know. So, Rodrigo Rodgers. I dare Africa to allow Asia to go further. Saudi Arabia lives. Look, at this rate, it's may happen, bro. At this rate, Arab, don't laugh. It may happen, man. Furious. Dodd is the truth. 3 group stage games, 1-legged knockout. The margin of error is literally non-existent. I'm a Barca fan. I'm sorry, guys. Maradona is the GOAT. World Cup, I told you, World Cup is big time. There is a small margin of error. This is the big time. Casey, this proves Asia over Africa in the World Cup. It's one game. It's one. And also, I'm sure that Tunisia are actually doing all right so far against Denmark. They're actually doing all right. So let's see what happens in this Tunisia game, man. Omar Rushdie, big up my Saudi brothers and good luck to Tunisia, Morocco. Yeah, the Tunisia, Morocco, they just play. Yeah, Tunisia are playing right now against Denmark. Sharan, Saudi saw the GOATs and thought today was Wait, what is that? Is it Eid ul Adha? What is that?
It's like the Christmas of Islam.
Christmas. Shout out to Boban. Messi versus Saudi Arabia, 1 lucky pen, Pessi, 0 assists, 0 key passes, 13 offsides, 2,000 field scans, 73 meters walked, 1,000 times lost possession. Better than Al-Shesh. No, stop it.
The Ronaldo fanboys are on.
Stop it, man.
Lock today.
Stop it. Stop it, man. That's ridiculous, man. QC8. I told you, don't fall for the hype. Macedonia beats Italy. What's it called? Nisha, talk to me, man. Talk to me about this, man. About what just happened.
Yeah. So I will say that, like, before the World Cup started, I actually had Argentina finishing top in this group, and then Saudi Arabia finishing second.
That's a lie, Nishi. Don't lie.
No,
don't lie.
I can actually I'll share. I'll send you my bracket.
Okay, send it to me. And make sure it has a date.
It's because of home continent advantage and the fact that Saudi Arabia did really well in qualifiers. That being said, I'm still shocked by the result because no one was expecting them to come out so like brilliantly. The defense, the offside trap was just
beautiful. That
ridiculous.
Thing was perfection.
3 or 4 times, like Argentina put the ball back in the net. It's just like the linesman was just calling everything offsides. But I'm proud of the way Saudi Arabia played because like they came to really they took it to Argentina, which is something I've wanted to see like Nigeria do in all those years we've played.
Okay, Nisha, okay, I'll say it one last time. So maybe you're new. The name Nigeria is banned from these live shows until January 1st, 2023. Okay. Good, thank you.
No, okay, that's fair enough. But yeah, no, when the second Saudi Arabian goal came in, bro, I was still trying to process the first Saudi Arabian goal. The second one, I was just like, absolute pandemonium. But I think the groups are just going to be because the way it is, if Mexico and Poland is a close game, then I think like this group specifically is going to be like very chaotic. Like every game is going to be like very important.
Oh no! But basically, this opens everything up because now it means that Argentina now have to go full on for those 2 games against Mexico and Poland. And points Poland, you're not going to be playing an Argentina team that's going to be a bit on edge because they now have most. Because remember, now here's the thing though, when Spain lost to Switzerland, who did they play next? Honduras. And I think it was next Chile. So Honduras was a game in which they could sort of, be convinced. But you have team Mexico and Poland, you said they are better than Honduras. So it gets real, bro. It gets real. So let me come to your boy Vibe. Talk to me.
Yeah, I think that Saudi Arabia they played very well. They had a very organized backline. And I think this was just a game of Argentina being very overconfident. I think they underestimated Saudi Arabia a lot. It's like when you go to a pitch of, let's suppose the under-21s are playing against the under-15s, and the under-21s just lay back a bit because, well, they're only under-15s, but they get a huge reaction from it. And I also do think that this is just one game. I think that, we can't rule out Argentina because they've got a really good squad.
No, we can't. So it's one game. Like it's bad. It's one game. It just makes things interesting. But we can't say, oh my gosh, they got the next up because of one game. No, we can't do that.
Yeah, and I think the keeper had a wonderful performance. I just hope the defender is okay. He got kneed right.
Yeah. Oh no, that was bad. No, but he put the thumbs up though to say it was fine. But
yeah. But I don't think we should rule out Saudi Arabia yet. because they fought hard, man, and they had the whole crowd against them as well.
No. See, my thing is, this opens up the group because Saudi can go through. If you've just beaten the best team, Saudi can be like, look, if you could just bring these same tactics and this same approach and energy to Poland, if Saudi can play this way with this tactics and this strategy and this application to Mexico and Poland, of course they can beat Mexico and Poland for sure.
Can I just quickly say something?
Go for it.
I've just been looking at the formation that, by the way, I think you're right. Tunisia might actually get this dub. But
yeah.
Basically, I think Poland, don't be surprised if Poland pops the bus against Saudi Arabia now that they've seen their midfield can play football. I don't know how Saudi Arabia will maybe react now that a team might pop the bus against them, because this tactic was, I feel, a one-game tactic.
I doubt Poland will do that. I doubt Poland will do that.
Poland is really trash, so Saudi can make some.
The thing is,
Poland suck. Let's be truthful here, right? So I don't believe Poland, because we need to talk about the pace that they have. And for me, I think Saudi Arabia are now a threat. Can we agree on that? Saudi Arabia are now officially a threat in the group.
Yes, for sure.
So how I don't think Mexico know how to pop.
What makes this interesting is this gives Mexico. Let's say this has opened up the entire group, because remember our assumption was Argentina finished first, and they now finish France, and they face whoever in second. So now, if Argentina finish second, maybe they now face Denmark. Basically, it just shows. That's what the beauty of it is, that never make all these assumptions in football. But let me come back to Vibe. So Vibe, what are you saying? And I'll come to Rob. Vibe.
Yeah, no, I was going to point out one more thing, and that's that I think that one thing that I noticed was Argentina, they were very attacking, and these guys were on the defensive side. That almost the entire 11 was towards their own half. So most of their, I guess, opportunities would come through just counterattacks and those throw-ins and holding up the ball. I don't know the striker's name. I forgot his name, but he played really well. I think I don't remember his name, but yeah, he played really well. And yeah, I mean, we can't take any sort of credit away from Saudi Arabia. They played really well. So yeah, let's hope for an interesting game today.
Rob, talk to me, Rob.
Yes, I think this is very bad for Argentina.
Very bad.
Yes, near the end they were doing a lot of hopeless long balls, which they had it away always. That was really bad. Messi did some really bad corners, which was an outswing, which wasn't very good. Di Maria did a lot of really bad crosses that were easily prevented, easily put out. So I think that Argentina were poor, they need to perform better. But I also think that Saudi Arabia could not easily, but they could qualify from this group.
Yeah.
Because look at Mexico, and this is one of the worst Mexico teams in decades.
Yes.
So they could easily beat Mexico.
No, but how much danger do you think Argentina are in from qualifying? Or do you think that they should beat Mexico and Poland? Because I mean, 6 points and they're good. 6 points and they're good.
Well, I think they could easily win against Mexico, and if they nullify Lewandowski, I think they could also win against Poland, Argentina. So I think that both Argentina and Saudi Arabia will qualify from this group.
No, you know what? Argentina are through. They're not in danger.
Yeah.
And the reason why I said that is because it's your psychology. It doesn't matter. Argentina's mentality was Saudi Arabia, this is a start batting session and so forth. Now that Saudi Arabia gave them a game and they lost, their psychology towards Mexico and Poland is going to be even sharper now. Which means that, like Aram, you're shaking your head. The way they will play against Mexico and Poland, even if they played even if they were in third gear against Mexico and Poland, they'll still beat them. Now, based on what has happened, this is the best thing that could have happened to them, because now they'll be in fifth gear, and in fifth gear, as Rob just said, this is the worst Mexico side in like a freaking decade. And Poland is one man, Lewandowski. So it's going to be a whole different kind of a game that they played against them. Like, it's all about its matchups and its psychology.
My point is, points is like a weird bank, because you suddenly want some people to get more points. For example, the best mathematical thing for Argentina now is for Saudi Arabia to win their next game. It's like when Napoli's slapped us 4-1.
No, wait, Ariam, here's the thing though. No, Ariam, 6 points is 6 points. You win, and who cares what Saudi Arabia do? We win, we beat Mexico and Poland, we're through regardless. Now, do we now finish top or second? That's a whole different ball of wax. But in terms of going through, all they need to do is just win those 2. 6 points guarantees you to go mathematically. If you win 2 games, you are guaranteed to go through. Now the issue is, what if Saudi now beats those total guys and the goal differences don't fall in your favor? But
that's another problem. They need to get out of the group.
That's again for Argentina right now. The case right now is who cares about first or second? We just need to get out of this group and really just focus on winning and so forth. And I feel that, like, bro, this was unthinkable.
The permutations are crazy.
Area, I don't even want to be here if Argentina don't make it to the group. I don't even want to think about that thought how to happen. Barry, talk to me, bro. Barry, talk to me.
Yeah, I knew that flipping Herrera now was a bad dude, but that was on a whole other level. I gotta give credit to Saudi. Even though they knew that they were the inferior team, they are confident, and they knew that if we can hurt them, even if we have an opportunity, we can do everything in our power to take advantage of it. So kudos to them. Argentina, in the first half, they played well. They showed their dominance, but let's say the final.
Sorry. For one very quick thing. Do you know that the entire Saudi Arabia team plays in Saudi Arabia?
Yeah,
the entire team plays in Saudi Arabia.
I was gonna say that.
That's crazy, man. Not every single one of the guys plays in Saudi Arabia.
And HH, I think they ended their league.
Yeah, they ended their league early.
Yeah, they ended the league early as well. Yeah,
that's crazy, bro.
It's not that bad. It's not as good as Maccabi, Haifa, and those guys, but it's not shit. Al Ahly, it's not that shit.
No. But Aaron, let's be real. Based on how much we hype up PSG, Inter Milan, Man City, all these kinds of guys and so forth, for a team of all locally based players to do that to an Argentina team with players who play in the biggest clubs in the world, that's a Dubinsky.
Argentina, you can blame anybody, you can blame Scaloni, but like when you see that second half, like the players, my goodness, like they got out hustled, outworked in every single department of the game. They got out hustled in. And the World Cup, like you said, it's not about talent. It's not about like your resume, blah blah blah. It's about big time players. It's about big time moments. And I expect, even though I love him and he's one of my favorite players, Messi, this was your time to shine. You had an opportunity and you didn't.
No, he'll have more. He'll have more.
Yeah. This is the thing. It's only one game. You have 2 more games. Poland, it should be in the bag. Mexico, it's going to be rough. So you have 2 games. 6 points, you're Gucci. But you got to win those 2 games. And it better be a wake-up call. Because it can go 2 ways. If they respond well, and when you look back, you're like, yeah, maybe that loss against Saudi was necessary. But if they take an L against Poland or Mexico...
All right, let me come to Delta. What happened to your boy, man? Delta, what happened to your boy?
So I didn't watch the match. I was actually asleep, but
but you woke up to the good news.
I looked over my phone, and I got a notification, right? And I saw Argentina 1, Saudi Arabia 2, and I was like, hold up, wait a minute, something ain't right here. So I was looking over my Twitter feed, and I saw Messi trending. I saw Argentina trending. I was like, what's going on here? And apparently the favorites, top 2 favorites, people had them, lost their opening game. Now, I haven't watched the game, but why is the best player in the world, Messi, getting criticized when he's the only player who scored for Argentina? Like, I'm trying to figure that out.
Okay, I'll give a response. No. He watched the game. He did watch the game. So the fact is, his goal was a penalty. And a penalty goal, which...
A goal is a goal. What are you talking about?
No. Delta, it was a penalty of a very, very soft call. And when you look at the entirety of the game, he was very underwhelming. He did not have a good game.
So you thought he was terrible?
No, he was bad. Like, he lost the good ball several times. He looked slow, sluggish. Just he just didn't look sharp at all. He didn't look sharp. Like he did not have a good. And I think even the strongest Messi fans who saw the game, when he see the game, he didn't have a good game. No.
It was an Anfield performance.
Did he even complete a dribble though? Like
I don't know, man. But I just saw the score sheet. You know,
no shots either on target. I don't think.
But at the end of the day, he's
wait, hold on. Delta.
Yeah, I mean, you guys can talk all you want, but at the end of the day, I mean, he's the only one on the score sheet. So, I mean, I get it. I mean, his standards are high. I mean, he is, the GOAT for me. So for Messi, what he needs to do right now is look. I was watching your video, HH. You said Argentina should have been like 3 or 4-0 up at halftime, but they're making that. They didn't make their run correctly. So, hold on. Oh, Tunisia has scored.
No, offside. It was offside. Oh,
okay.
Tunisia, I told you they're about to get this back.
Well. No, let's see. Okay, look. Let me. I need to watch this freaking game. Delta, round up, and then we can watch this game.
That's an interesting game. Anyways, look with Argentina. I still look quality. They're still the best team in that group. But here's the thing, though: Mexico and Poland, they obviously do have more qualities than Saudi Arabia, especially Poland. They have Lewandowski, and if you give Lewandowski space, this isn't some ordinary striker. This isn't some striker you find on the street. This is one of the best finishers in the world, and we've seen what that Argentinian defense. How many shots on target does Saudi Arabia have, HH?
I think 2 or 3.
So they pretty much scored all the chances they had.
Yeah, efficient. So basically, the fact that I didn't just listen. So now, Nomad, be very brief because I want to watch this game, man. Very, very briefly, very brief. Go for it.
Yeah, can we officially call Messi Pessi now?
No.
Pessi?
It's one game. Nomad, it's one game.
Yeah, and also, everyone was, touting Argentina as being one of the favorites for the World Cup.
It's one game.
Yeah, but no, I'm just saying. I never considered them as the favorites because Otamendi,
he's been good. For Argentina.
Did
He's
you
been
see him
good.
today? But did you see him today?
Okay, look, I made a bit of sketchy, but throughout this whole unbeaten run, he's been good. But see,
but when you look at their back line, just like Barcelona, when they're saying after the summer transfer window treble minimum, and just like they were touting Argentina as being one of the favorites for the World Cup, without a proper world-class defense, how can you be the favorites? And who's your midfield superstar? Do they even have a proper midfielder? I mean, just Messi. Messi is going to be the the Maradona of '86 now. Suddenly at this age.
No, look, we'll see. Okay, let me just hit this daughter. Then we have to go because this match is hyping. I told you don't fall for the hype. Oh, it's not. L lad. Speak on Saudi's coach. Track record is money. I forgot he was the Ivory Coast manager. Look, this guy's resume is huge. AFCON win for Ivory, and first AFCON win for Zambia, and also. This is one of the biggest shocks in World Cup history. I think it's huge. Clayton Cruzman, thank you for the dub. Never assume in football. True. Never assume. Sharon Shablani, thank you for the dub. Argentina's Copa win might be more deceiving than Italy's Euros. It's one game. It gets real when they play Mexico. Miguel Rabines, I woke up to this. Why at 2 a.m.? I don't know. I'm certain. No, my guys on the West Coast, man, it's crazy for you. It's West Coast. It's crazy for you guys. Kamal, did you remember that tackle? That tackle on Messi, that was. I told you, we focus on the goal scorers. The defending that Saudi did was insane. The amounts of blocks they did, the amount of that tackle on Messi was probably one of the best plays of the game. It was amazing. QC8, this is bad. Now they're beatable. Poland and Mexico licking their lips. Guys, this is just a shock. It's a shock to the system, and this will now shock Argentina into now saying, you know what, it's real. They are coming to the group. Guys, I need to watch this Tunisia game. Guys, it's been swell. It's been good. I will see you guys. So remember, guys, we are live tonight at 10 p.m. for the roundup of the day's game. So tonight at 10 p.m., I'll see you guys. Peace and stay true. I'll see you guys tonight, 10 p.m. GMT for the roundup of the games. Peace.